just bust a move. Ah, eh, ah. I got my son doing, he's very much spiritual, my son. So I'm starting him off right, because on the right foot, because I had protected his energy. He's 5 now, so the game's about to change for him, you know what I'm saying, in all shapes, form, and fashion. He's already hip with, you know, being around his mother for so long, for the 5 years, you know, so he had absorbed, you know, great things, you know what I'm saying. So when you want to absorb color. You don't want to absorb pain. You want to absorb color, because any pain that a child goes through is only because it's reflected on them. You know what I'm saying? But it's reflected on them, but and it's projected on them. You know what I'm saying? But in all reality and stuff like that, when you feed them and you pour into them, your wealth is knowledge. Your wealth is you want to pour into them health, right? But health is wealth, right? So the wealth is the goodness, right, that comes out of it, but the health is, you know, what shapes you, what shape you're in, you know what I'm saying? Besides when it comes to organs and development and healing, right? And being organic. So
what the
my
hell
son,
is that?
look how he set up the cards. Like, he's a freaking pro. And these are divine messages from, I don't know, what deck is this? Yeah, this is divine messages from, like, birds.
This one?
Bird messages and
This
stuff.
one?
And so basically what I'm trying to say is a child doesn't know rubbish, garbage, and nonsense unless they're around a parent that, oh, what does that say? It says, you will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. I say amen. And Zion did that. He liberated me just now, because I have been longing, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you know anything about Basset, she's an Egyptian cat, and, you know, she is a woman, she's an entity that, or a DTT rather.
Mom, look, I found a red
Oh,
bird.
yeah, it's the Cardinal bird. Yeah, I'm a Cardinal sign. Shout out to you. So and a white swan. Yes, I like those 2 cards, especially those 2 cards.
I found that.
Yes, liberate me, Zion, liberate me. So, period. Long story short,
This one?
I can have long digs forever. What's that one say? He said this one. He said new rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. So I'm a very mutable sign, and I know how to adapt well. That's one of my best qualities, is to adapt. So, you know, you have to be a cardinal sign and a mutable sign in order to adapt, because you have to know what it means when things are challenging and, you know, and pressure. You got to know what pressure is, and you got to know what change is all about, and accepting that too. But going back to the pouring into the kids, you know, health is good health, good wealth, because what comes out of it is good health, and, you know, that sets them off for the rest of their life, you know, and that's where the infinity symbols come in at, you know what I'm saying, being able to set your child in the right direction and stuff like that. Shout out to Kali, Ma. I see her right there.
Mommy,
Shout out to you, Kali. And
What's this says?
that's a woodpecker. Yeah, that's a woodpecker. It says, use your discernment. Let me see. I made a short video on discernment last night, and I might upload it. It says, use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find a new rhythm. So, yeah, one thing about us humans, we can always find a new rhythm to our methods, which is great. It's great creativity to tap into, you know. But going back to pouring into the children once again, yeah, when they grow up, they are a result of their parent. You know, as the saying goes, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So we want to get way past that. That's 3D stuff. You know what I mean? Apple don't fall too far from the tree. We want to be able to take our seeds, you know what I'm saying? And seeds are your children that you created, right?
Let me look.
And take your seeds by being able to reflect on your own value, your own core values and stuff like that when it comes to, this is beautiful, your own values when it comes to projecting and finding solution in between your seed. You are the projection and you're the solution, and your seed is in the middle, you know what I'm saying, which is your mediator to help you see where you're at when it comes to projection is darkness, projecting things that you're not aware of, and solution is seeing your actions for what it is, and to recognize that would be mediating in between those two energies and evolving, rising from that, you know what I mean, from that lower level, you see what I'm saying, and being able to gravitate to your higher self, because now you're reflecting, right, on your shadow side. You're reflecting, you're taking the time out to, the word is reflect, 666, you know what I'm saying, which is reduces down to 3, body, mind, and spirit, you know what I'm saying, and your soul is either going to resonate with a situation or is not, because you will feel it, and a body of instincts, your instincts already know if it feels good, if it feels right, or if it feels wrong. Okay, it's not a good or bad situation. It's a right or wrong situation, because you want to correct your wrongs. You see what I'm saying? By reflecting to see if, you know what I'm saying, was that a right thing to do or say, or was that wrong? And you check that. You know what I mean? And that's why we have chalkboards. That's why we have billboards. We have a lot of things for organizations, you know what I'm saying, so we can be able to follow the tools and stuff like that, and the colors are always in order. So if your colors are mixed up like this is a good analogy. If your colors are mixed up like this in a bowl, right, they're not in order. You're messy. So your lights, so you could be a really colorful person, but just because you're not in order, you're a mess. You know what I'm saying? You're all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So there's no structure. So without structure, there's no foundation. For your seeds to even to be nurtured. You know what I'm saying? So being able to nurture yourself is a reflection of nurturing your seeds. You know what I'm saying? And then you guys can come up together as one. You know what I'm saying? And then you become teammates. Together. I don't care if you're old, young, in between, old and young. I don't care. It doesn't matter the age. Age ain't nothing but a number. Aaliyah already left that message before she crossed over. Age ain't nothing but a number. It's all about being able to, your perspectives on life, what your decisions on life, your choices on life, you know what I'm saying? And how you strategize and how your foundation is structured. Because if it's a leak in this foundation, then obviously you're the one that needs to be checked. You know what I'm saying? There's a saying that I always used to say when I used to get in arguments with back in the days when I used to get in arguments with my baby daddy. I'm not gonna say baby daddies, because I only got in arguments with one of my baby's daddy, and that's my long relationship that I've had, my first real relationship with my daughter's father, which is real. It's crazy because we have this love and hate situation where it's like, then, not now, but then it was a love and hate situation where it's like we couldn't let each other go, but we clashed so much and stuff. It was like, it was just a hateful situation. But It was crazy. I don't know how to explain it, but it was just weird and awkward. And he is born on the 9th, and I was born on the 18th. So you see what I'm saying? 99 problems, and God ain't one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going back to what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? When you, and this is a good analogy too, because my daughter, you know what I'm saying, I raised her all the way up until 17, you know what I'm saying, years old. And meaning that, I mean, I'm still here for her and stuff like that. But I'm saying, as far as living with me, she lives with her dad now. You know what I'm saying? And I seen the difference in her growth. What is it? Her growth spurt when it came to getting comfortable in life, and then being here with me. It was like she had to step out her comfort zone, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't that easy for her, you know what I mean? Which, she was a good kid. I'm not saying she was like bad or, you know what I'm saying, anything like that. But my daughter was really comfortable in her own skin, you know? And me, knowing who I am, I wanted to
Stop, mommy.
step my standards up, you know what I mean? So I have high standards. That's me. And that's just how I was created, you know what I'm saying? And not everybody has high standards, and that's okay. There's no judgment to that. At the end of the day, we have to put things in order, in perspective, you know what I'm saying? So when you put things in order and perspective, your foundation becomes stronger. And then now you'll be able to build on what matters the most, you know what I'm saying? What's important, you know what I'm saying? So anybody can stamp great value on a box, you know what I'm saying, and sell it, you know what I'm saying? And when you eat the food, it's not great. It's not really great value. Anybody can sell you wolf tickets, you know what I'm saying? It's easy. But when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to God's time and stuff like that, then we must pay attention. Because right now, our children are the ones that we need the most when we get caught up in the matrix. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people that get caught up in the matrix because they want to be in a bag so bad. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that your kids are going to be an outcome of saving your life. Look over there. Saving your life because you're going to need or find strength to get you out that situation. You know what I'm saying? Because you went so far into a situation not even knowing that the root of all evil, you know what I'm saying, is in that dollar or is in that bill or, you know what I'm saying, dollar bills or whatever you want to call it, in the loop, you know what I'm saying? And that loop, you know what I'm saying? Give me the loop. Give me the loop. I'm a bad girl. Give me the loop. Give me the loop. I'm a bad boy. Not knowing that loop is going to keep you in the loop. You know what I'm saying? Into the cycle of lower vibrational entities. You know what I'm saying? And I would say low vibrational spirits. You know what I'm saying? Which is a force. You know what I mean? If you're not aware, and it will take you down to a point where you better hope and that God's, armor's on you. Because if God's armor's not on you, because you're not hearing, you're not listening, you're not seeing clear, the vision clear in details, and you don't have discernment when it comes to energy and when it comes to going down the right path in life, then you will get discredit. You know what I'm saying? You will get discredit. And then on top of that, you're not giving yourself no breath time, no, breather time for you to chill out and love up on yourself and nurture yourself and those seeds you got at home. You know what I'm saying? So going back to my son, he can probably tell you a little bit more than what an adult knows on the nature side of things, because I put him in that position. I put him in that area for him to seek this knowledge, for him to absorb it. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to absorb the things that don't grow us. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to absorb other people's way of